Praise Pathways presents Understanding the Old Testament, a simple summary of Ruth. Let's dive into the book of Ruth. Tucked away in the Old Testament, this story offers a refreshing tale of love, courage, and redemption. Ruth, a Moabite woman, becomes the great-grandmother of King David. Ruth's tale starts in tragedy. She loses her husband, brother-in-law, and father-in-law, leaving her with her mother-in-law, Naomi. The two women are swept in a sea of bereavement and despair. But the bond they share becomes an anchor of hope and strength. Next, Naomi decides to return to her homeland in Bethlehem. Despite Naomi urging Ruth to stay with her own people, Ruth stays by her side, uttering the now famous words, "Where you go, I will go, where you lodge, I will lodge." Upon reaching Bethlehem, Ruth goes to glean in the fields for survival. This was a social welfare system of the time, allowing the poor to collect leftover grains. Ruth happens to glean in the fields of Boaz, a man of great wealth and virtue. Boaz notices Ruth. Her dedication to Naomi, her hard work, and her humility impresses him. He ensures she's protected while gleaning and invites her to share his meals, showing kindness beyond societal expectations. Naomi recognizes Boaz as a close relative, making him a kinsman redeemer, someone who could marry Ruth to continue her deceased husband's lineage. She instructs Ruth to propose to Boaz, a bold move given the culture and times. Ruth follows Naomi's advice and proposes to Boaz. He is touched by her choice to marry him, an older man, instead of someone younger. However, there's an obstacle: another relative has the first right to redeem Ruth. Boaz, demonstrating integrity and respect for the law, confronts the closer relative. He makes him aware of his right to marry Ruth, but also his responsibility towards her deceased husband's estate. The relative declines, clearing the way for Boaz. With the path clear, Boaz marries Ruth. Their union is celebrated and blessed by the community. From the ashes of sorrow, joy blossoms as Ruth finally finds safety, acceptance, and love. To their immense joy, Ruth and Boaz are blessed with a son, Obed. Naomi, once bereft, now cradles her grandson. Ruth, once a stranger in a foreign land, now has a family of her own. The book of Ruth ends with a genealogy, revealing that Obed is the grandfather of David, who becomes the king of Israel. This makes Ruth an important figure in the lineage of not just King David, but also Jesus Christ. Ruth's story is timeless, showing us that love can obscure social boundaries. It reminds us that faithfulness, courage, and kindness always yield rewards, often in ways we least expect. The journey of Ruth is a testament to the power of loyalty. Her unwavering dedication to Naomi speaks volumes about her character, which won her favor in Boaz's eyes and the acceptance of a foreign community. Boaz is a model of true manhood, kind, protective, respectful, and righteous. His actions demonstrate the importance of integrity and compassion in leadership. Naomi's transformation from grief to joy encapsulates the power of hope. Her wisdom and faith guide Ruth, leading to a future neither could have foreseen. The book of Ruth, albeit short, echoes a loud message. It tells us that in the midst of hardship and change, there lies opportunity. And when we embrace these opportunities with faith and courage, miracles happen. In essence, Ruth's story is about redemption, personal and spiritual. It's a tale of ordinary people, extraordinary faith, and God's providence. It reassures us that no matter where we come from, we all can be part of God's grand story. In the end, understanding Ruth gives us a taste of the richness of the Old Testament. It's a testament to love, loyalty, and the power of faith. And it invites us to reflect on our own journey in the light of God's love and redemption. Thank you for joining us on this simplified journey into Ruth. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we continue our exploration into the Old Testament with the book of Samuel. If you believe in the positive impact we're striving for, share this video with friends, family, or anyone you think might resonate with our message. Let's grow this community together.